Hello and welcome back to Remoto. So we got to a point last week where the engine now needs to come out of the frame. I now have some jacks to lower that down, which is great. But the other problem we have is that we actually have no workbench or workspace to actually put this engine to disassemble and split the crank. So in today's episode, we're going to be building a workbench. Going to be about 1 meter long, 600 wide, just super simple. And just for note that wood is my worst medium for working in. I'm absolutely terrible with wood, so I'm just going to slap it together and hopefully she holds and it's solid. That's all I'm going for. And what I say, then just start chopping up some wood. Let's just get to it. Let's go. Alright, so first step, cut some timber. Let's do this. We'll cut all the timber that we required. I have no drawings or anything, I'm just going off the top of my nog. So let's just cut it. 900. Let's go. If anyone was wondering what timber I'm actually using, this is what we call a 4x2 fence rail, 3.2 treated. It's not the prettiest timber, but it's super strong and it'll do the job that we need to, so I'm not too worried about looks as long as it's tough as nails. Alright, so that is all the cutting down, so much cutting. Now we're just going to basically build the top and bottom frame and then connect them with the legs. I'm going for just a real basic style here. The bench is going to be around about 910 overall height. I did mess up. I was supposed to make it 1 meter long. I ended up making it 900 long. I don't know why. Anyway, let's just go do it. Let's just do it. So here, I'm just working out what the bench is going to look like on the floor. That's a good idea. I'm going to do the bottom or top side, whatever this one's going to be. I'll do that now. I'll come back and it'll be done. We'll attach the legs. So, on to it. Go in there. And we'll go in there. How do I want to do this? And just like that, we have the base for the workbench. I'm just going to have roller casters on the bottom, and I'm not too sure what I'm going to do in the middle yet. If I'm just going to do a shelf, or I'm actually going to do some drawers. But I'll find that out when I get to it. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to cut the plywood down, and we're going to put a top on it, and we'll give it a little bit more rigidity. So let's cut some plywood. Let's go. Hey, should we test right now if this is stable? Guess what? It's holding my fat ass up. Alright, so we have the top cut out. So this is basically it. It's a little bit oversized for now, so I'm going to sand it down and I'll do that outside so I don't get all the dust in here, but there'll be another step. But for now, I'm just going to screw it down. So we'll start screwing. If you think worried about the screws and how they're not in a straight line, don't worry about it. Trust me, the screws are definitely not going to be evenly spaced or in a straight line. I can tell you that right now. Right, let's get the rest of the top done. I'll see you to put the wheels on. Wheels next. So we cut the top out before we sand it all, make it easier to push it in and outside. I'm now going to attach these nice 100mm roller casters, which I have on another bench over there, and they work perfectly fine. So I'll be using Tech screws for this. So let's get these wheels on. Right, welcome back. A little bit's changed. So last time you saw that we put the top on. So from then I just spent a little bit of time by myself, just doing a little bit of some niggly bits. I have built a nice drawer now that goes in here. This is where I'll be keeping all of like the engine tools for the 500. So next step is to paint the top. So this green I've got is actually a colour we chose to paint our house that we had previously, but we never got around to it because we ended up moving up to New Plymouth. So let's put some paint on this top so we can get it done. Let's go, and then we can finally get the motor on. So let's just paint this. So let's do it. Right, so I'm just going to go get the rest of this painted, and we'll get back to you when it's all painted. Back soon. Alright, and as you can see, the whole bench is now painted this beautiful greeny blue colour. What we're going to be doing now is adding this. It's a 600 by 400 chopping board made out of plastic. I've decided to go this route rather than steel on the table, just because one, I'm just going to screw it down so it's replaceable, and it's just a little bit softer for aluminium components, so I think it's the best way to go rather than covering it all in steel. And yeah, just think it's the best way. And like, this is cheap, like this was 30 bucks for the shopping boards, so can't complain at that. Absolutely marvellous. So right now I'm just going to screw this down. So just screw this down, and then the only thing after that we've got to do is put handles on the drawer, and we're done with this workbench. So let's just wrap it up and let's call it done. So let's screw this down. Okay, now we have this nice plastic top installed. We are now going to move on to drilling the handles for the drawer. So I'm just going to do a real simple handle. I'm just going to do rope. So nothing fancy, but let's just put some handles on the drawer. Okay, all we're doing now is the rope, and then we're done. running away from me. Rolls away too good. Here you go. I say we call that the drawer is done. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I was hoping to be able to drop the motor out of the bike in this video, but unfortunately that's just not the case. But we have got the workbench built, so it's all now constructed, and the beautiful thing about this being on cast is I can actually roll it right next to the 500 twin. When I drop the motor out, I don't have to go and lug that motor around the workshop. I can just come straight onto the bench, be disassembled. It now has this really nice drawer in here that I'm able to lever forward, have all my parts in here. I can even put engine parts and stuff that I'm disassembling of an engine here, keep it all tidy. It's all just functional, super solid. Like I can get on this thing, like it's just nice and strong. Like you're not gonna break them in there a million years. And as you see on your left, my right, this is another workbench. So this is a very similar build and construction, just smaller. So this is actually one that I built for my wife's lapidary machine, which is for cutting and grinding greenstone. Also has a drawer, much the same, where she'll keep all her rocks and blanks and other carving bits and pieces. So that was another drawer that got drawer and workbench that got built. This one's got a bit of a thicker top just to take a bit of the weight down for the electric motor and take the vibration out. So 2 workbenches, this one done, that one done. Yeah, I mean, if you guys enjoy these workshop videos and me building stuff, you know, I will, if you want to see restoration machines like this lapidary machine, I've got a lot of work to do on this. So I've also got to do a restoration on my lathe. I've got heaps of cool little workshop kind of projects that I need to do. So if you guys kind of enjoy those videos, let me know and I can make more workshop videos. But as for now, this bench is done. We need to carry on the 500 twin. We need to drop the motor out so we can split the casing and then get the casing sent away to get line board and rebushed. So I'm going to shut up, and in the next video you'll see the dropping out of the motor. So let's just get to that point. Alright, so thank you again for tuning along, and like and subscribe because it really helps out the channel. So thank you again, and we'll see you next week, I guess. Yeah, we'll see you next week. See you then. I'll catch you later.